Hello and welcome back. So we learned about the countries in the western part of Asia: India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia. Those are the countries in the western part left. Now let's learn about the countries in the eastern part of Asia, starting with Myanmar. Myanmar. Another name for Myanmar could be Burma. So I prefer the latter, Burma. Has less syllables. Myanmar, 3. Burma, Burma, 2 syllables. And it fits with our magic melody. So these are the countries in the eastern part of Asia. Locate India. Find India. To the east of India, you're going to see Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. To the east, to the right. Then you're going to see Myanmar at the top. And Myanmar or Burma. Ready? My map might look differently than yours, but find Burma. Myanmar, we're going to call it Burma, because that's another name for it. Burma, then move to the east, and you have Laos. Then Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. To the south, Malaysia, and at the tip, Singapore. Back to the top, Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, and at the tip, Singapore. Again, Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Let's use our magic melody, right? It can be sung very easily and simply. Here we go. Starting again with Burma. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Here's Singapore. Right here. Here's Malaysia and Singapore at the tip. Back to Burma. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Burma, Laos, Thailand. Thailand is right at the center. Right at the center. Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Again. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Now let's go back. Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Laos, Burma. Burma and Laos. Again, Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Thailand, Laos, and Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Thailand, Laos, and Burma, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. That's it. That's all you need to learn. Those are the countries in the eastern part of Asia, east to the country of India. If you see India east to India, you find the Bay of Bengal. And then you're going to find Burma. You're going to see Myanmar. You can also call Myanmar Burma. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Thailand. Go to Vietnam. Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore at the tip. Again. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Thailand, Thailand, Laos, and Burma. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Thailand, Thailand, Laos, and Burma. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, and Singapore. So now we know that Singapore is at the tip, the southern tip to Malaysia. I hope that you enjoyed that. And we can sing it again. We can play the piano. This is very early right now. And remember that you can write it, sing, and remember. And how wonderful this large continent, the largest continent of Asia, that you can identify the countries in the western part, from India on to west, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Turkey at the top, east to Turkey, Armenia, Georgia, and Azerbaijan. And now we covered the eastern countries, starting with Burma, right after the Bay of Bengal. Burma, Laos, Thailand, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore, and the southern tip. And then go backwards. Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Vietnam, Thailand, Thailand, Laos, and Burma. And that is it. We hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope to see you next time.